Hi friends, my name is Anush Thaplial and in this video I will tell you how to use lookup function. We have two types of lookup functions. One is VLookup and second one is HLookup. Now at the end of this video I will tell you the difference between VLookup and HLookup functions. Now take a scenario in which in your organization there are more than 10,000 employees you have, and this is the record, this is the table we have with the five fields. Field number one, employee ID, number two, employee name, employee department, employee salary, employee region. Now, in this case, we have only 10 records, but there are many organizations, those who are having employees more than 10,000, 50,000, and there are some organizations, those who are having employees more than even 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. So in that case, take a scenario in which one employee comes to the HR department and says that boss, I took only leave for one day last month, but my salary was deducted for 3 days. Please go through the matter. Now in that case, HR manager will not go through more than 10,000 records and search his name and all the details for that employee. In this case, we will use lookup function, which is very easy to use and very imperative in Microsoft Excel. In many of the cases, if you let's say if you go to some shop and you give your item, they scan it with the barcode. Once they scan with the barcode, each and every related information about that product it comes on their system. In the same way, we use lookup functions. So this is our sheet 1 and this is we are going to sheet 2. Now in this sheet 2, what I will do, I will ask the employee with the employee ID. I will ask what is your ID. Employee will say my ID is 04 e underscore 04. What I will do, I will enter this employee ID. I will enter this employee ID at this field, that is E4, and all the details of the employee will come over here at employee name, department, salary and region. All the related fields and information will come over here. The only thing I have to do is I have to put employee ID over here, nothing else. Okay, so if the employee comes to the HR manager and says my salary was deducted for 3 days even and I was only absent for one day, so check what was the matter, why it is so. So I will ask, HR manager will ask, see, tell me what is your employee ID. So that employee will tell his ID, his her ID, and in this cell, if we once we enter the ID in the cell and enter all the related information of that ID, that is employee name, department, salary and region, all will come in this field. So in the first basic Excel video, I told you that we apply function to the cell in which we want the output. So in employee ID, in this cell, I do not want any output, because in this cell, in employee ID cell, in this E4 address cell, I will enter myself that what is the ID, and I want output in these cells E4, sorry, E6, employee name, employee department, employee salary and employee region. In these cells I want output, so I have to apply function in these cells. So we know that we have to apply equals to first, equals to v lookup. Right now I'm using VLookup function. We have two sort of functions, VLookup and HLookup, but I will tell you later on, I'll tell you the difference between VLookup and HLookup. And I'll tell you the reason also why I'm using VLookup right now. Equals to VLookup, and now the Excel is helping us with the syntax. It is showing to us, revealing to us VLookup lookup value. Lookup value means through which value I will get reference for each for the other values. So in this lookup value, I will click on this cell employee ID E4. You can see E4. This is the address of this cell. Means whatever employee ID I will enter in E4, I want the name of that employee for which I have entered employee ID. Where I will enter employee ID? In this cell E4, comma. Now this function is asking us that where is the table array? Where is that array? Where is that table? Where is that matrix? From where this VLookup function will fetch the data. So I will go to this sheet 1 and select this table. Once you select the table, at the top you can see VLookup E4 sheet 1 reference sign C4 range G14. Click over here, comma. Now again it is asking column index number, means I want employee name. So in this table, the table which I have selected, employee ID, employee name, department, salary, region, this table I have selected. In this table, employee name, what is the column number of that field? Means in this table I have starting from employee ID and ending at region, employee region. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. So which number of field this employee name is? So this is field number 2. Field number 1 is employee ID and field number 2 is employee name. So I will write 2, that is column number. I will enter, bracket close and enter. Not available applicable right now because I have not entered anything in this employee ID. In the same way, I will apply if function in employee department. You can see employee department is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Employee department is field number 3 in this table. I am not asking about this table. Okay, I am concerned with this table only. This range only starting from C4 and ending at G14. Okay, so again I'll go to sheet 2, employee department. Again here I want the department of the employee. VLookup. Here I want, in this cell I want the department of the employee. Department of which employee? The employee ID I will enter over here. I want the department of the employee for which I have entered the employee ID E4 and I will enter employee ID at the cell E4. So comma, from E4 it will take the value E4. Now again it is asking table array. Where is that table from where we have to fetch the data? That is at sheet 1. Go to sheet 1. Again select the table, click over here, comma, and this time I am looking for employee department. And as I told you, employee department is field number 3 in my concerned table. So I will write 3 over here, close the bracket, enter. Again not applicable because I have not entered anything in employee ID. Employee salary. Now we can see sheet 1, employee salary is field number 4. Field number 1, field number 2, field number 3, field number 4. This is employee salary. So here again in the same way we will apply the function equals to, lookup function. We lookup bracket lookup value. I want salary of the employee. Which employee? I want the salary of that employee for which I am entering employee ID E4, comma. Again, syntax table array. Where is that table from where we have to search the data? Sheet 1. Select the table. See, you have to do this only once. You have to apply VLookup or HLookup any function only once, and after that you can use for n number of times. Now, comma. Now this time I am concerned with employee salary. I want employee salary. Employee salary is field number 4. So enter 4. Close the bracket. Enter. In the same way, employee region, we know employee region is field number 5. Field number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Employee region is field number 5. Equals to VLookup bracket. I want region of employee, for which I will enter employee ID in E4, comma, table array. Where is that table? Go to sheet 1, select the table, click at the top, comma, employee region is field number 5 in this case. Close the bracket, enter. Now you can see we have employee ID in this format: E01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 67, E underscore 08. Okay, so in the same format we have to give value. Now suppose employee came to me that, boss, this is the scenario, please check what happened. So HR manager will ask, what is your employee ID? Employee will reveal his her ID, that my ID is E underscore 04. HR manager will write E underscore 04 and enter. As he or she enter, HR manager will put enter, press the keyword. Each and every detail of that employee will be in front of the manager. It will be revealed, okay, within a fraction of seconds. Now you can see, if employee ID 04, that is Muskan from HR department, salary is 50,000 and region is Mumbai. In the same way, if other employee comes and says, my employee ID is 8, please check. Employee ID 8, enter, Deepak, IT 40,000, Bangalore. You can see in sheet 1, employee 8 is Deepak, IT 40,000, Bangalore. Okay, and the same way, employee ID 10, enter, Pooja, planning department 50,000 and working at Delhi. Employee ID 10, Pooja, planning 50,000, salary and region is Delhi. So in this way, once the fatigue is to apply function only once, and once you have applied the function, you can n number of times you can get the output. You can use this lookup function. But remember, if you enter employee ID like this, E2 or E5, it won't work, because the data type which we have entered over here is E underscore 01. So employee ID must be in the same order, E underscore 01. If you write E underscore 1, it will work, but if you skip this underscore, it will not work. Okay. Now the difference between VLookup and HLookup. As you can see here, we have applied this function VLookup E4 sheet 1. Now see the syntax is equals to VLookup. VLookup means vertical lookup. E4 is this cell where I will give the employee ID. Then we have sheet 1. The data is at the table array is at sheet 1. This symbol, sometimes in programming languages, this symbol is works as a not, but here it is working as a referencing symbol. It is connecting sheet 1 with sheet 2. That the data we have in sheet 1 from C4 to G14. This is a range. Range is C4 colon G4. This is a range that the data matrix is starting from G4 and ending at G14, that is G14, comma, and this column index number that the employee salary is at column number 2. Okay, so here notice this thing that I have written VLookup instead of HLookup. Why? I'll tell you. Once, as we enter employee ID. Now suppose employee ID I entered 04. So in this table, this function will go here for the employee name. I've written column number 1, 2, 3, 4 as you remember. For each record, see here column number 2, here column number 3, here we have column number 4, and the same way for the region also we have column number 5. Okay, so when we enter this employee ID E5 or employee ID E4, anything, employee ID E4, so it will go in the table and I am searching for employee name and I have given column number 2. So it will search for this is column number 1, this is column number 2. So this will go to this column number employee name and search for 1, 2, 3, 4. Employee 4 is Muskan. Then again it will go to employee department, column number 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 HR. Then for the salary, column number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, field number 4, it will go over here, and in the way it will search for region, it will search. So you can see that it is searching vertically. If I have entered employee underscore 02 or employee underscore 010 for Pooja, so it will go and search in this column number 2 vertically, 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 again here vertically. So it is searching vertically. That is why it is VLookup function. Okay, and what is HLookup function? Sometimes people do that employee ID. They create table in such a manner that employee ID, employee name, employee department, employee salary, employee region. Now employee ID E underscore 01, 02, 03, employee name Anuj, department IT, salary 60,000, region Delhi. Employee 2 Pooja, planning 70,000, Pune. Employee 3 Amit, human resource 45,000 Mumbai. Sometimes people create table in this fashion, and when they create table in this fashion, what will happen? Once I will enter employee ID 01, will in that case it will search horizontally. It will go here and for row number 2 it will ask for the name Anuj. Then it will vertically go, sorry, horizontally, IT department. Again it will search employee salary is 60,000. Again it will search employee region is Delhi. If I enter employee ID underscore 2, so for the name it will go to column number 2 and search here horizontally. It is searching horizontally. It is searching horizontally. Again horizontally. And in this case, in the above table, we can see it is searching data vertically. Vertically. Here also vertically. So it depends on the fashion or the pattern you have created your table. If you have created table in this format, and you will see most of 90% of the people in this world, they create table in this fashion only. Okay, sometimes people use this format also, but mostly or commonly this is, we can say, this is a standard format, and that is why I used VLookup function. So I think all the doubts are clear. If you have any point you want clarification, you can comment on it. Definitely within a very short span of time I'll come back and justify or give the reason or help you further. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the video.